Hello and welcome to the Decisions Daily Lunch and Learn. You paid for your whole seat, but you're only going to need the edge with this presentation. Oh wait, there's no one. Oh wait, there is someone here. Good, I'm not just talking to myself. We're going to give the attendees at least a couple more minutes, and then we'll go ahead and get started after that. So, yep, hold on tight.
That was a great opening line, Josh.
Appreciate that. Trying my best to give the people what they want here. Entertainment. No one really comes to the Lunch and Learn for information. They come to the Lunch and Learn to be entertained. All right, it is 12:05. So we are going to go through the questions in order in which they were submitted. Chris, you have the floor, man. I'm reading your question right now. I would swear that somewhere I saw where you can convert a boolean to display yes or no versus true or false. I know that I can just write a step or two to do that, but I thought something already existed. Am I imagining that? I don't think you're imagining that. That's something pretty common that we do all the time. Is a customer will want something to display yes and no, but then what they're actually wanting to do is actually set it as true false. Very, very common. What I'll typically do is make a converter flow to convert it from true false to yes no, or from yes no to true false, and then again back from true false to yes no for display purposes. There's yeah, I'm not sure if you saw that somewhere on like your instance, saw that somewhere, but converter flows are good use for that, where you want it to look a certain way, but you don't want it to save a certain way. You just wanted to convert it back into a way where you can save that. Does that help?
Yeah, it does. I just thought I was watching one of the training videos and
Okay.
it popped up, and this has been a while, and I was like, oh, well, that would be handy. And then I just now had occasion to use it, and I know I can use the converter flow.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought there was something
I don't
that
think there's anything out of the box to do that,
okay.
if I'm being honest. But I could be wrong. But I'm all
Okay.
for building my own things because maybe you want to add a yes, no, not applicable, NA.
Well,
So,
this is really it's printing on a PDF. And the
oh, okay.
PDF just expects it to say yes or no, not true or false.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah, just convert it from true, false back to yes and no, right onto the PDF. So,
All right. Well, I will do that.
Awesome. Sounds good. Let me know if you have any troubles, all right?
Okay. Thank you.
Cool. Rest of this time, we really don't have anyone else on besides you, Chris. So what we'll do is I will just kind of pop up my local host and show you something that I'm working on. Let me get to it really quick. If you have any more questions, let me know. Okay, so okay, can Sabrina, can you see my screen?
Yep.
Cool, awesome. What I've been working on lately is something I call assignment delegation. Essentially, what something I got from a customer was they were using impersonations to do assignment delegation. Someone goes on vacation. I set up an impersonation to be able to impersonate that user that goes on vacation, and then I can access their inbox and do kind of what they want to do. Yeah, right. But you sometimes can get some bad stuff or see some stuff that you're not supposed to when you're doing full impersonations. It's essentially saying, I am this other person. And so you can see all of their requests, all of their inbox values, like anything that they can see, you can also see, right? That's just not necessarily okay in some circumstances, right? The where I got this use case from is a customer of ours was requesting medicine using a workflow. And basically when they would set their impersonations, the impersonating user would be able to see their medicine request and like what medicine it was and what kind of, how long until they get it, what the need was it for. And it was just bad kind of use. So what I decided to do instead of that is go with the workflow approach instead of using impersonations for account delegation. So what I would like to do here, and I've built it mostly, is essentially a dashboard where I can see all the people who I have set to delegate for me right now. So all I can see right now is Josh Fitness Test 1, Josh Tom at decisions.com. These are all just fake accounts that have just plus and something else afterwards, so I can still get the emails, essentially. And I want to do this rather than impersonations. If you've ever set up impersonations before, you have to go to the system. You have to go to the system security accounts, and you go to your exact one, right? And this one is admin. This is what I'm logged in as. You would have to come in here, edit the account, and go down to this account impersonations, add a new one, write in the email address of who you want impersonating you, and then set it to no expiration or specify an expiration. It's just not good because there's a lot of things you can change in here, a lot of things you could break if you come in here, like one slip of the finger. If you switch this to active to inactive, now your admin can no longer log in. Like that's a problem. There's a lot of things that could go wrong with that approach. So what I try to do is try to make it a little simpler. You just specify who they are right here via add or create delegation account. You come in here and you can just pick whoever you need to and say, I need this person to delegate for me. So I'll put admin at decisions for now. And I'll just go ahead and right now I can see admin can delegate for admin. A little weird. So I'll go ahead and just delete that account delegation. Yes, I am sure. And now they're no longer there. So with that, what I also did was put a add myself to assignment. So the point of this being that like I can pick people to delegate for me. Anybody else can pick me to delegate for them. And so if you are on anyone else's delegation list, you can add yourself to the assignment. So I'm looking right here. These are Josh plus Tom at decisions.com has picked me to delegate for his inbox. So I can go in here, I can pick his account, and I can look at all the assignments that he has. And then I can pick and kind of add myself to the assignment. So what it's going to do in the background, I can see all of their assignments right here. I pick the assignments I want, and it will add me to the assignment, not removing them, not like performing the task as them. It's just me now having access to the assignment, and I can move it forward and I can do other things. So it's just a little cleaner way to be able to do task delegation instead of kind of doing the whole system as accessing that person or as that person. You can kind of keep it limited to just assignments. It's a little bit cleaner. They'll show up in your inbox now. They'll be essentially your tasks. So any questions about this?
That's
I know
pretty cool.
I tend to ramble, so I just want to make sure. Okay.
That's cool. That's kind of cool.
It's a good way. I mean, decisions is like the possibilities are endless. You just have to build it, right? So this is something I can kind of give to people when they say they want task delegation. This can be just like a good starting point that says, okay, here you go. Now you have this. Now you can do all your task delegation in this workflow. So that's the intent. That's the problem I was trying to solve here. And I think, problem solved.
Yeah, I like it.
Thank you.
At some point, I'm sure I'll have a reason to use that.
Yeah, you probably will. I think most people are like, when they go on vacation, they just they don't really think about who's gonna like accept their tasks or something like that. It's typically when you have like more important workflows on your, like let's say PTO requests. Like if I'm on vacation, I don't want my subordinates to have to wait a week or 2 weeks while I'm on vacation for them to get an acceptance on their PTO. I want to kind of get it done right there. So in this way, if let's say I'm a manager and I have another manager, we manage 10 people, I can assign the other manager to delegate my tasks so he can check my inbox and say, is there anything in here critical that I need to move right now? Anything time consume or time pending, time sensitive that they can just move forward quickly. So it's good use for stuff like that.
Yep.
Okay. With that, I guess we will go ahead and end it there unless you have any more questions.
No, I am all good for today.
Okay. All right. If you need anything, feel free to send me an email. Happy to help you set up your converter flow if you need assistance. Okay.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you. Everyone have a great day.
All right. Bye.
Thanks, Josh.